Hey guys, Derek here with Derek's MMA videos. I'm going to bring back my prediction and recap videos. I know it's been a while since I've done this, but it's something that I wanted to bring back. It's kind of a New Year's resolution for me, just kind of get back into it. I know the prediction videos are down on YouTube, but I was wanting to do it, kind of connect with my old MMA fans, and just get right into it and see how this goes. I'm not going to do the prelims for this Saturday's UFC 182. The prelims are kind of not really good, you know, kind of just filler fights, but the pay-per-view, 4 out of the 5 fights are legit pay-per-view fights, and we'll get right into it. Alright, first fight on the pay-per-view is 6th ranked Hector Lombard against Josh Burtman, making his UFC return. He had to be excited to get back in UFC, but when he got the contract to see who his first opponent was, and he saw that it was Hector Lombard, you know he had to think, maybe I shouldn't have been in a rush to get back. I mean, you just look at this fight, there is nowhere where Josh Burtman has an advantage. There is, on the feet, it's going to just be a bad night for Josh Burtman. This matchup is set up for Hector Lombard to make a statement, so they can give him that push in the 170-pound division, and you know, if he wins, I'll talk more in a recap video about what will happen with him next. But even Vegas has this 8-1 Lombard. This has got knockout of the night written all over it. And if you're a prop bettor, you got to put money on this one for knockout of the night, just for the simple fact that this fight is more likely than any other fight on the card to end in TKO or KO. So my prediction is Hector Lombard, TKO, because there's just really nowhere Josh Burtman can do anything. Alright, second fight on the main card. Luis Ganot versus Hiro Hiraguchi. They got Hiro Hiraguchi ranked 11th on the website. You know, obviously, being an Asian fighter, they're going to try to put him in situations where they can give him a push. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be a snooze fest like all Hiraguchi's fights. Yeah, he gets some stoppages against guys to where they're not really at a high grappling level, and he can kind of put them in positions and just, you know, throw fists down till he gets the referee to step in. You know, and the UFC's done that to this guy again. And you know, and I guess the plan is scare Hiraguchi some fights, build up his record, put him in a #1 contender bout, and just see what happens. But heck, I've kind of went off on a rant on this fight because it's really a snooze fight. The real fight in the Hiraguchi-Ganot fight is going to be the people watching it actually not going off and doing something else or staying awake. So I'm just going to move on and go Hiraguchi, unanimous decision, lay and pray. Alright, third fight on the pay-per-view, you got Brad Tavares, 15th ranked Brad Tavares against Nate Marquardt. Nate Marquardt's been bouncing back around between the 170-pound and the 185-pound division. Hopefully he keeps this his home, because I think this is where he is at his best. Even though Tavares is ranked, Vegas has Marquardt as the favorite, which he should be. And like I said, if Marquardt wasn't bouncing back and forth, he would be ranked in the top 15 in this division. You look at this matchup, Tavares, good hands, decent takedown defense. Marquardt, a true legit MMA fighter, good in the stand-up, got a good ground game. And just with that, I just see Marquardt being better everywhere. He's better on the ground. He's got more weapons on the feet. And I just think if you like to bet, go put your money on Marquardt. He's basically got this even money. So go put your money on Marquardt, right? I mean, he really should win this fight. You know, at first I think this is going to be a 30-27 decision for Marquardt. Tavares is a tough guy to finish. I just see Marquardt just picking him apart where he wants to. Tavares getting desperate, shooting for takedowns, not getting them. I could see Marquardt getting good position on him, and I'm going to go Marquardt in a very dominating fashion, getting a 30-27 decision. On now to the co-main event. 8th ranked Miles Jury versus 4th ranked Donald Cerrone. My betting fans, what you should do in any Donald Cerrone fight, go find your prop bet, check on Fight of the Night box right where Donald Cerrone's at, because more times than not he will get the Fight of the Night on any card he is on, and I expect that to be the same here. I mean, it's a good stylistic matchup for Cerrone to have the type of fight he wants. Jury's going to try to be more methodical, but this is a step-up competition. And I know Jury's had a good winning streak going, but his last 2 wins are against Gomi and Diego Sanchez. Those are good names 4 years ago. And Cerrone is just a totally different level of athlete than those guys. He can match Jury with his athleticism. And he's actually a good all-around striker, where Diego's just kind of just hoping for stuff, and Gomi's kind of just a one-hit quitter. I mean, by the way I see this fight going down is I could see Jury winning the first round, because that's just what Cerrone does. He normally loses the first round. Jury's athletic enough to kind of give Cerrone some problems. But I see when they stand up, they get off their stools to start the second round, I see Cerrone pushing the pace, bring the fight that he wants to fight, and it just being a level that Jury's not ready for yet. Even though I think Jury's going to lose this fight, I think this fight's going to make him a much better fighter if he's strong enough mentally to allow it. So I see Cerrone pushing the pace once he gets off the stool in the second, and I see Cerrone getting the TKO finish late second, early third, doing what Cerrone does. But this will be your fight of the night. Very much looking forward to this fight. But Donald Cerrone, I'm going TKO, late second, early third. Right, main event. The fight it's been long in the making. It's finally here. So pumped up for this fight. Number 2 ranked Daniel Cormier against the pound for pound best fighter on the planet, Jon Jones. And what's crazy to me, and this is where this gets fun, is Jones is a under 2-1 favorite. Jones, in my opinion, is at the very least a 3-1 favorite. And I know everybody's going crazy. Oh, he's never fought anybody like Daniel Cormier. He's never fought anybody with the wrestling credentials as Daniel Cormier, but he's fought guys like Daniel Cormier. And that's when he's always looked his best. Jon Jones, guys, where he is better than anybody else on the planet, is his ability to dictate range. And the only fight he's not been able to do that is against Alexander Gustafsson, because he couldn't do that because Gustafsson's the same size and has the same length that he has. Jones has a significant length advantage against Cormier. And it matters. Don't lie to yourself. This matters. And Cormier's a better wrestler. But Jones is Jones is a good wrestler. Cormier's an elite wrestler, but in MMA, I mean, when Cormier, if he gets in on Jones at some point, it's not going to be easy for Cormier to take Jones down. I mean, Jones has got a good wrestling base. And I'm not saying he's better wrestler than Cormier. He's not. But MMA is a different beast, and we're seeing this, guys. And these fights, these elite guys, they don't get taken down against the cage. And with the length that Jones possesses, he's not going to get taken down in the middle. Cormier, he's not even that type of wrestler where he's going to shoot a shot in the middle of the cage and takes you down. He's more of he likes to get your hands on you to take you down type wrestler, which is a good base for MMA, but it's not a good base to take down Jon Jones, because I just don't see where Cormier wins. His only chance of hoping to win the fight is obviously anybody can land the lucky punch, and to be able to get in on Jones, which ain't going to be easy, because I expect Jones to be the faster, the quicker, and he's going to be elusive for Cormier. But I mean, there's going to be spots in the fight where Cormier might be able to get him, take him down, but that's really his only chance. And if that's his only chance, I cannot give you an honest prediction where I think Cormier is going to win. What I foresee happening is everything I just explained. Maybe there's a round where Cormier is able to get a late takedown and hold Jones down to get the round. But at the end of the night, I see Jon Jones doing what he does best, dictating the range. He's going to dictate the pace of the fight. The fight's going to be where Jon wants it. And I see Jon winning a 49-46 decision. It's going to be a fun fight to watch. I know there's going to be some haters. Look, I'm not a Jon Jones guy, but you got to be real. I will do a recap video. Any comments, feel free to leave them. and we'll have some good back and forth with you guys. You guys take care, and can't wait to Saturday night. Take it easy, guys.